that a sentence as simple as he is better than me, which is so commonly used in our day-to-day conversations, can be grammatically incorrect according to strict English grammarians. So the question is, what is wrong with this sentence and how to correct it? For that, we need to understand the two cases of nouns and pronouns, namely nominative cases, which are used as subjects in a sentence, and the objective cases, which are used as objects in a sentence. So I, he, she, we, they, who, etc. are nominative pronouns, which are used as subjects in a sentence, whereas me, him, her, us, them, whom, etc. are objective pronouns, which are used as objects in a sentence. So when we are using tha and then as a conjunction, then the pronoun appearing after then, which we are actually comparing with the subject of the sentence, should also be in the nominative case only and not objective case. So instead of he is better than me, it should actually be he is better than I am. And if you want to drop this implied am, we can also say he is better than I. But this may sound slightly awkward in speaking, he is better than I. So the safest and the most appropriate way to say this would be he is better than I am. Now one may say, how would it make any difference even if I say he is better than me? Still the meaning remains the same. So to answer that, let us take another example. Sanskriti cooks biryani better than me. Now what is wrong with this sentence? The intended meaning of this sentence was Sanskriti cooks biryani better than I cook biryani. But the actual meaning of this sentence which is coming out is Sanskriti cooks biryani better than Sanskriti cooks me. Now you see the kind of blunder this can do if you do not follow the correct grammar. So how to write it correctly? Sanskriti cooks biryani better than I do. Or Sanskriti cooks biryani better than I cook. Or simple, Sanskriti cooks biryani better than I. All three have the same meaning. Let's look at one more example. Prakhar likes ice creams more than me. Use this sentence if your intended meaning is Prakhar likes ice creams more than he likes me. But if you want to say Prakhar likes ice creams more than I like ice creams, then you need to say Prakhar likes ice creams more than I do. Or Prakhar likes ice creams more than I. So the rule is clear. Whenever we are using then, tha and then as a conjunction, then nominative case needs to be compared with nominative case. And objective case needs to be compared with objective case. Now there is one clarification related to our first example. Some grammarians argue that the sentence he is better than me can also be considered as correct if then, tha and then is treated as a preposition and not as a conjunction. In fact, grammarians have been struggling over better than I versus better than me for hundreds of years, and they are not likely to settle the issue anytime soon. So while we may use he is better than me given its prepositional argument in casual or informal communications where we are less likely to be challenged on our grammar, but for our written and formal communications we should stick to the sentences treating then, tha and then as a conjunction only. And if you do not want to sound awkward by saying he is better than I, then the safest and the most correct and appropriate option would be to expand it to he is better than I am, which can be used in both formal as well as informal communications without any dispute. Now, in order to understand and appreciate the importance of correct English, let us take few more examples wherein not being careful with the punctuations like commas can do blunders with the meaning of the sentence. Look at this. A woman, without her, man is nothing. Versus a woman, without her man is nothing. Both the sentences are having exactly opposite meaning. And how about this? We are going to learn to cut and paste, kids. Versus we are going to learn to cut and paste, kids. Are you kidding? And this one is equally dangerous. Let's eat, grandpa. Versus let's eat, grandpa. Looks like punctuation can really help us save lives. Wishing you all the most correct, clear and confident communication. Thank you and Jai Hind.